let's jump right into this explainer and meet an absolute workhorse of modern electronics, the XL4015 buck converter. If you've ever found yourself wondering exactly how your delicate little electronic devices survive being plugged into massive, high-power energy sources without instantly frying, well, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking a close look at this highly efficient component. It's basically a microscopic engineer that works day and night, making millions of decisions just to keep your gadgets safe.
Here's our game plan for today. First, the high voltage threat. Second, the secret of rapid switching. Third, storing and releasing energy. Fourth, smoothing the output. Fifth, the intelligent feedback loop. And finally, the efficient everyday hero.
All right, Section 1, the high voltage threat, a dangerous mission. To really get this, we have to establish the stakes. Imagine you've got a delicate little 12-volt DC motor, right? And it's staring down a powerful, totally uncompromising 24-volt battery. This perfectly illustrates a massive core problem in electronics. Think of voltage just like water pressure in a pipe. If you were to take a tiny, delicate garden hose and hook it directly to a massive high-pressure fire hydrant, no way, the hose is going to burst instantly. Our little motor is in the exact same danger. It needs 12 volts to run safely, no more, no less.
So, this brings us to the million-dollar question. How exactly do we take that massive, crushing electrical pressure from the hydrant and step it down to a gentle, perfectly usable stream for our delicate hose without just burning off all that excess energy as raw heat? That right there is the exact mission of the XL4015 buck converter.
Which brings us to Section 2, the secret of rapid switching, inside the XL4015.
Okay, let's take a look at this number, 180,000. This takes us deep inside the chip into this crazy hidden world of microscopic electronics. That number is literally how many times, every single second, the main power switch inside this chip, a MOSFET, turns completely on and completely off. Imagine trying to fill a delicate glass from that high-pressure fire hose again. But instead of just cracking the valve open a tiny bit, you open it all the way and then close it completely. 180,000 times a second. You're letting these tiny, microscopic spurts of water through, then instantly slamming the door shut. It happens so incredibly fast that it's just practically invisible. Moving to Section 3, storing and releasing energy, the relay race. Now let's see how this rapid switching builds into what is essentially a lightning-fast electrical relay race. This is the absolute heart of the buck conversion process. Step 1, the main switch turns on, and high-pressure electricity rushes in. Step 2, but instead of slamming into our delicate motor directly, that energy hits a large copper coil called an inductor. Now, the inductor acts kind of like a heavy water wheel. It absorbs that sudden, violent rush of energy and actually stores it inside an invisible magnetic field. Step 3, right before the pressure can build up and destroy the motor, the main switch instantly clicks off. Power from the battery is completely cut. But wait, what happens to all that energy stored up in the inductor? Its magnetic field suddenly collapses and it releases that stored energy out to the motor. So it's actually providing steady power even when the main switch is completely off.
But here's the catch. For that stored energy to actually flow in a complete circle when the main switch is turned off, it desperately needs a return path. Enter the fast Schottky diode. This thing is brilliant. It steps up and acts as a super fast one-way valve. It absolutely refuses to let the current stop. It just snaps open instantly, allowing the inductor's released energy to circle right back through the motor. So there's your relay race. Switch on, the inductor charges up. Switch off, the inductor discharges through the diode. Over and over again, hundreds of thousands of times a second.
Section 4, smoothing the output, the smooth protector.
Now, we obviously can't just send rough, choppy electrical pulses directly into our terrified little motor. If all we had was the switch and the inductor, the power delivery would still be a bit too bouncy, a bit too chaotic. That's where a large output capacitor steps up to the plate. Think of a capacitor like a large bucket with a small hole drilled in the bottom. Even if you're dumping water into the bucket in rapid, chaotic, choppy splashes, the water pouring out of the hole at the bottom is a perfectly smooth, continuous stream. That's what the capacitor does here. It completely absorbs all that electrical noise and transforms those rough pulses so the motor gets a perfectly flat, safe DC voltage.
Okay, Section 5, the intelligent feedback loop, the brain.
Here's where it gets really cool. The XL4015 doesn't just blindly chop up electricity and hope for the best. It actually has a brain. There's a tiny feedback sensor constantly watching the output to check its own work. And it relies on a super important concept, duty cycle. Simply put, that's just the ratio of time the switch is on compared to the time it is off.
Let's say our motor suddenly starts working harder, and the sensor notices the output voltage sags down to, say, 11.8 volts. The controller reacts instantly. It tweaks that duty cycle on the fly, leaving the switch on for just a microscopic fraction of a second longer. That lets a tiny bit more energy slip through, bringing the voltage perfectly back up to 12 volts. It's making these microscopic adjustments constantly. To put that into perspective, let's look at the math. If our massive input voltage is 24 volts and our target safe output is 12 volts, well, 12 is exactly half of 24, right? So the XL4115 naturally figures out that it needs an on time of about 50% and an off time of about 50%. By tweaking this exact ratio on the fly, the chip precisely dials in how much energy makes it to the output. If you suddenly hit it with 36 volts instead, it would intuitively shrink that on time down to about 33% just to maintain that exact same perfect 12-volt output. It literally never stops calculating.
Finally, Section 6, the efficient everyday hero, why it matters. So why is this rapid switching method such a massive game changer compared to older tech? Well, in the past, we mostly used things called linear regulators to drop voltage. But using a linear regulator is essentially like driving a car with your foot completely mashed on the gas pedal and controlling your speed by just riding the brakes as hard as you can. It literally burns all that extra voltage away as pure heat. It struggles, it smokes, and it makes your lab thermometer spike. But our buck converter operates entirely differently. Because it's rapidly turning completely on or completely off, meaning it has basically zero resistance in either state, it transfers energy via that magnetic field rather than just burning it up. It stays incredibly cool, wastes almost nothing, and can hit unbelievable efficiencies up to 96%.
And it's not just hyper-efficient, it's fiercely protective too. It has what is basically a built-in guardian mode. If someone accidentally shorts out the output circuit, causing a huge, dangerous spike in current demand, the chip doesn't just blow up. Its internal protection system instantly wakes up. The controller flags current limit enabled. It slows down the switching speed, manages the heat, and totally prevents catastrophic damage. It's so precise it even uses this exact same careful current limiting trick to gently recharge tired lithium batteries without damaging their delicate chemistry.
You know, you might never actually notice it, but millions of devices across all these different categories absolutely depend on this silent little engineer every single day. From the LED lighting in your house to solar energy setups, CCTV cameras, robotics, and all the sensitive electronics hidden inside your car. It just sits there, completely hidden on the circuit board, flawlessly chopping, storing, and smoothing high-pressure power into the perfect, gentle stream your tech needs to survive.
This quote really hits the nail on the head. Real power isn't just about raw, overwhelming force. It's about control. It's about safety and efficiency. So the next time you plug in any device, take a second and ask yourself, what microscopic guardians are working away right now behind the scenes, switching on and off hundreds of thousands of times a second, just to deliver exactly the power you need? Thanks for joining me on this explainer today. Keep learning and stay curious.